Hey guys, welcome to the stream. So it's gonna do dailies here. I really haven't finished a lot today. So if you have any, if you have any questions, Q&A portion, could do a Q&A for today. Q&A on the game. If you want to do a Q&A on me, I would also be okay with that. So far, just wanna tell everyone that we have, or this channel has reached 3 years already in growth. So, not really in a hurry to grow fast. Just wanna learn a lot of things and keep you guys happy. So, 3 years have passed and still here. Still happy to do the thing that I love and doing this full time as of the moment. So hopefully everything would be successful down the line, looking towards a good, what do you call this, a good year 2024 for next year, and again a good year for this year. So just doing dailies here, probably do co-op in a while. So if you are from Asia and if you want to join co-op, please do message me in the chat. Do you think the game will have capture the flag co-op, since there is capture the flag in the story mode? Yeah, probably. There's a good, if they have that content available, definitely they will be inclined to do that. It would be a waste if they do that, especially if they have the infrastructure ready, they've developed it already. So most likely they will. It's just going to be a matter of time on when they will put that out. So where can I push it there? Okay, I have to reset, I think. Bring it back. There you go. That's the trick. So guys, this is the recent edition of what do you call this, of lighting the way. Obstacle this just opened today, so if you haven't opened this up yet, you might want to see how I open things up. This is my first encounter, by the way, so I haven't gone through the content yet. So again, first time for everything. And hopefully we could do some co-op later, other stuff that I haven't done today. Tomorrow update, so I'll cover that, probably do a stream after the update. As long as I'm home early, I could do the stream. That would be 5 p.m. UTC plus 8. So I can do a stream, an early stream. I hope you guys are available by that time. So check out the updates, especially the conversion system. It's a big update for fixes only, not much on the content side. So still do have content, but I'm hoping that next week we will have better content than just fixes, because they could just do a update fix anytime anyway. So I hope to have something, something good. Actually, what I'm looking forward to is the new character. If you guys want to discuss the new character in Theorycraft, some of the things that might come out. So I'm actually excited for Mauxer to have her own 5-star. I don't know about you guys, but I put out a poll, and I agree that Mauxer is kinda, exciting to wait for her 5-star. So, again, if you guys have any questions for me, please, don't hesitate and put out some. What is this question mark here? Questions in the chat. Oh, it's a conversation. Okay. Did I make a mistake? Let's do a reset. I did make a mistake. Let's reset that. Let's push this out first. I'm going to go... Oh. Was that a mistake again? It is. So what to do here? Let me just figure this out first. If I push it here... Okay. Let's do partial push. Then go to this side here. Have this pushed. And go back. Okay. That's it. No, not you. Not there. Here. There you go. So we have opened 2 sides. Okay, let's go back to the other side. Let's finish this up. So hoping for more, for more non-event content, more fixed content from the game. So far, it has been quiet after this event.
Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection? Objective complete. Big surprise.
You're betting I'll reset 3 times. Let's see. That is a challenge, my friend, that I will take. Okay, let's see. By the way, I like these limited events, the content that they bring out. But so far, we're looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to the guild system if they're putting it out, because that will, create more interaction between the player base and probably have some chat more. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope that they roll that out ASAP. That is going to improve interaction with the community. Ranking system, more rewards for the guild, because people right now are just looking for rewards. So more events to, what do you call this, to get more currency. The guild system would be an answer. It's going to be a nice answer, by the way. So if you rank high, if your guild ranks high, they should have a ranking system at this point to encourage people to compete. I just don't know why they haven't done that. People are wanting to farm, actually, for more currency. So we have this one. What's this? Question mark. Okay. So timeline for the channel. I'm actually looking forward to Reverse 1999 as another game that I will play in tandem with this one for, different kind of feel towards the game. I don't see any more significant releases this year. I've seen CN games coming out, but I don't think there's gonna be this year. There's a guild contribution for a while. Just finish these guests of mine.
Serve your queen. Futile. I got you. Already reloading. A brilliant performance on my part. You'd agree?
If there's a guild, the contribution will be, I'd assume, using silver buck. Won't people complain due to lack of silver bucks? I don't think so. Silver buck I know is lacking, but you can actually farm it daily, and you can, you know, it's easier than digicash, so I'd rather go with silver buck.
Take a bow and
Well, that is a system. You have to contribute daily. That is why the guild system is there, for that reason.
perfection, right?
Guilds, raid, more raid, boss raids. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of formats. Hey, Excalibur Umbra. So, guys, welcome to the stream. For those who are joining the chat, again, welcome everybody. This is just something that I am, you know, finishing for today. So if you guys have more Q&As, please pour them down, because I am still thinking on how to solve this one. Okay. Okay, so this is the box puzzle you mentioned. So I haven't reset yet. So if I push... Okay. Now I know what you mean. I know what you mean by I'm gonna do a reset. Ha! Let's just push. Let's just push something. Okay. Have I already made a mistake? No, it's okay. I want to figure it out. You just, you know, enjoy while I squirm. Huh? Yeah, I know. I am gonna have to reset. Huh? No. Oh yeah. Can be. I think I got it. See? I told you guys I would get it without the reset. You guys are challenging me. That's nice. You need to concentrate more. Oh. We usually have these tests actually in. If you guys do, you know, during before you get, you know, we get jobs, or you get usually do a test, a psychological test. So these are usually what psychological tests look like. So we're back here. Proceed. This is a nice content actually that I think they should build on. They could build on this minigame, and probably do have more puzzles, because puzzles are a nice way of you know, integrating. Okay, so we have these assist. Okay, so this is the one that. So this one. Okay. Let's do, let's do the motions here. Okay. This is simpler than the other one. I don't understand why people are having issues with those simple puzzles. Lots of people on Reddit having a hard time. Well, it's how how you train your brain to think forward or to anticipate things. So if you're not really the type of person that knows how to anticipate these things or the next move, it's like chess. You have to anticipate the next move. Otherwise, you're gonna be, you're gonna be toast. So it's like that. If you anticipate your next moves or how are you going to do the series of moves, then you're good. But not all people are good at chess. Like me, I'm not good at chess. But I'm with this simple task. I can, this is actually good. Again, and also some, I think don't want to put the effort into doing it. So that is why they're just asking for solutions from other people. Well, I like the challenge. That's why I'm doing it. But some don't just like to go through it. No, on a fast pace. So that is why they're asking people for answers.
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
There are a lot of games, guys, coming in 2024 that I think are worth, looking into. So more or less, I'm done with Nikkei. I did play Nikkei. I must confess, I did play Nikkei a couple of days ago. It was fun while it lasted, but again, I didn't see the point in playing it unless if I'm into all of those jiggly things. I love waifus, but again, the gameplay should the waifus is the waifu part should be accompanied by gameplay. You can't just play the game just because of the waifus and just shoot things, while everything is jiggling. And I find it less entertaining on the gameplay side, not on the waifu side, of course. It was fun. It preoccupied me for a while. But
Perfection, right?
I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was just not for me. I still have it here in my PC, though. I uninstalled it in my phone. It's in my PC. I can still play it. But I don't know. At this point, I'm inclined not to play it as of the moment. Probably I just wanted to play the game because Nier is coming out as their next collab, and I like Nier. So probably just gonna be appearing during the collab for Nier on September 1. But after that, I'm not sure. Hopefully we could do a collab as well for here. Any thoughts on a collab, guys? So the collab should be gun based because this is a gun wielding game. So hopefully a collab would be again another exciting way of playing this game. Trigger all complete nodes and light in the way event. Obtain all fortune chest. What? I obtain all fortune chests? Are you sure? So I have this at 100. Let me just check if I have. Did I miss a fortune chest? That's weird. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, forgot. Forgot. Correct. Thanks, man. Getting old. Getting old. So, sorry. What else? What else do you think is a good collab? Don't know if it's good for collab. Well, as long as for me any collab is going to be good as long as the collaboration is one that is, most of the players know, most of the players love. I was actually thinking a while ago about Persona 5. They have guns. They use guns. So also thinking of that. I think it's gonna be good. I don't know if you guys play Persona 5, but I actually got hooked. I did buy recently, sadly, a Nintendo Switch for me and my kid. So got addicted to Persona 5, and looking forward to more Persona content actually in the future. There's a new Persona 5X gacha game coming out next year probably. So Persona 5X is coming out in PC and mobile as a gacha game. Look out for that. I saw that in Chaotic's video. You can actually check that out as well. That is what I'm looking forward to. So that, my friends, is actually, I think, a nice collab to have. Kinda. Nice collab to have. Because they use guns anyway, right? So it would be a big pull for any Persona fan. I just hope that they wouldn't burn a hole in my wallet. They wouldn't burn a hole in my wallet. So I have to do my dailies now. So again, keep pouring on the conversation because I'm loving it. Okay, so just want to put out a question out there. Who is your main DPS character right now for Snowbreak? I'm actually curious because I wanted to know if any of the guys, like for example me, I'm using Wild Hunt as my main. So I'm curious if some of you guys are using Wild Hunt as your main DPS. So who is your lead DPS for the game? Most of you are Yao users, I'm sure. When Snowbreak collabs with Nikke and have Rappy and Snow White as an actual character you can run around with seems like a fun idea. Could be. That's a nice collab, come to think of it. As long as the game mechanics is Snowbreak, not Nikke. I'd go for that. So who are your main DPS guys? Who are you bringing in this game as your main DPS? Especially for these stages. So for Umbra, main account, Life, Wild Hunt on Team 1, and Shen on Team 2, playing Yao and Fenny on alt account. Whoa. You have time for all of those for 2 accounts? I don't even have time for... Well, I could create a second account. But, I wanna, I wanna do other things. If I do play a second account, I won't have time for other things anymore. So, Bat Person, M1, Wild Hunt, and Chenxing. Nice choice. You guys are into Chenxing and Wild Hunt. That's nice. Mine was Fenny 4-star as main for now since I built her the most. Yao 4 as healer.
They have reinforcements.
That's good as well. Fenny to start. Let me just select here. So for 4-star, I think the noteworthy, main carry for DPS would be Fenny to start with. Also, Kaguya could be your main, especially if you're starting out. She's fun to use as a 4-star. A lot of users are actually using Yao. I like Yao in certain situations, but not really as, for all, to be my main DPS. I'd still go with Shen, Xing, or with Ethereal Cloud and Wild Hunt. I still go with those two. Or actually, I'm also happy using Fenny 5-star.
Recovered supplies. They have reinforcements. To the snow.
There will be another OP character that they'll be releasing, I'm sure. So the one that I think so far, all the characters that for the limited banner are good. Kaguya, Ethereal Cloud. But they are going to release somebody, I think, that is going to be better than those two. You can feel it. Either somebody better or somebody worse. Yao drops real hard on later games, especially even the basic modes. Tested Yao 5-star on some hard stage. She spells disaster for me against all direction enemies. For bosses, she is good. I agree. It's hard to play with Yao because of those distracting cheeks. I agree. Oops. I'm not concentrating on the game. Low HP already. Need HP. Must hide. I'm actually distracted by Wild Hunt's skin. Because if you take a peek, you can actually look. That's what's underneath. So I'm kind of distracted. I want to be distracted. Are they here? Oh, shoot. Haven't been getting buffs.
Useless.
Okay. Crit damage. Okay, let's do this. Where are my compadres and what have they been doing? I went back. I went back because I didn't get the buff. Too busy talking. So there they are. You guys are busy, I know. So I'm late to the party. As long as I do my dailies, you guys can enjoy.
Move. We need to clean this up. Useless.
Forgot to get buffs. Okay, reload speed. Is it normal for series to ultimate didn't share her barrier on co-op? Never saw any player I played with with her ultimate barrier since she is able to share from her neuronics. Let me go back to you in a while. I'll just finish this. Just finish this boss here. I'm actually critical already. Sorry, guys. Magazine clip. No, nothing. Oh, okay. So let's do this. I'm partially just gonna finish doing this, and I'll go back to your questions in a while.
Feel my breath.
Ow. At least the boss isn't that, crazy. So I'm gonna finish this and contribute damage. Where are my peeps and what are you doing? Peeps, peeps, peeps.
Yield.
Come on, guys. Please deal more damage. Move away. Ricochet is really a problem for SMG.
Snow. To the snow. Sorry.
Ooh. Rebuild consciousness now. Wasn't paying attention again. I was reading the chat. Reading the chat. Just have to finish this. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Nearly there. Nearly there. Okay, so going back to the chat. I tested before. It's normal for. Is it normal for Series Ultimate didn't share her barrier on co-op? Yeah, I think so. Because your ultimate barrier. Yep, I think so. Because you only share that with the one that you're using, not with your teammates. So if you're swapping with your own operative, then you can share, but not with teammates on the battlefield. So that is why you can't share. Clay, hey Clay, do you think Cornet will have a dedicated support in the future? Fanny Coronet is actually good on her own. What support do you think do you have in mind? That's what I'm thinking. What do you have in mind? Let's change this and let's have some fun. Let's have Coronet. Because right now, what I'm seeing with Fenny is she just needs a healer or a shield. We do have both types. She did share on PvE teammate. I see. A bit shame. Was planning to use the barrier as healer. Increase reload speed, shred. Could be. That would be good. That would be a good actually the reload speed or the reload magazine would really be a big, not reload magazine, but the magazine size would be a big help to her, because I do hate it when she reloads and she dodges because she stops from reloading.
This is just how the lead should look.
So that is what I hate at this point. I love using her, but again, the reloading magazine, reloading speed, reloading what do you call this? the reload, the magazine size is really, something that I think they should look at. For me, I think damage is really decent for her, or even better than average. Like how Enya is niche support for Yao. Well,
I mean, this is just how the league
yeah,
should
I
look now.
actually agree. They can actually, well, come to think of it, you can actually have a support. Let's say, this is one of theory craft here. You can actually have a support character with a support skill that increases magazine size for a couple of seconds, or probably just once. Oh, I'm stunned. So those are the things that, I think they can do.
Take a bow and exit stage right. It'll take more than that.
See, magazine size is a concern. And reloading speed is a concern. Because you only have, what, 7 shots?
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
For her weapon? Need something for her HP. Become invulnerable. Okay, I'll take that.
She stoops to conquer.
Does Cornet need her signature weapon, or is it not that much of an
I mean,
upgrade compared
this is just
to
how the league
this
should
for
look,
this?
no?
Well, if you ask me, it's a big upgrade for her. I've been using a 4-star weapon for quite a while. This weapon really takes her to the top, especially for damage. So I would suggest, if your main is Fenny,
You think you can hurt me?
Cornet, then you save up for her weapon. I need HP, please. This is what I hate with, shotgun users. When you're up close and you lack HP, you will eventually need her signature weapon, dude. Because the damage is really significant when you use her signature weapon. It's not really a problem. It's not really a must. But if you want to increase her damage output, definitely go for her weapon. Significant damage, really. This is why I hate shotgun. The reload and the dodge. Hopefully they could, just continue to reload even if they're dodging.
I'm going to have to punish you.
Where am I? Why am I in the middle?
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission?
Wish they
carried
would
out to
reduce the
perfection?
purple weapon. Copy needed more like 3 or 4. I think 3 would be acceptable. Three would be acceptable. Reduce damage taken by 75%.
She
Okay, I'll
stoops to
go
conquer.
with that. They left me.
Trying to steal my spotlight? Nice try.
They left me. I think 3 would be okay. Because 2 would be for the orange weapons that we have. Orange tier. I think 3 would be doable. The buggers left me. Come here.
how the lead should look, no?
Okay.
Trying to steal my spotlight? Nice try. Focus, Fenny.
Oh boy. Need HP. Dying here.
You think you can hurt me?
What's a decent stopping point for level? Wait.
Brilliant
Let me
performance
just
on my
focus
part.
on this and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done.
Already reloading.
Don't wanna
Watch closely.
die
Love
at
to
this
see
point.
mission carried off to perfection.
Okay, what's a decent stopping point for leveling up supports? Okay, we'll do that after this one. We're gonna be checking out my supports. I think level... What do you mean? Level? Level 60 supports are already good. 50 even. Let's cover that, including all of, you know, the skills that that they have, that I have. Ballistic damage. I need everything. I need HP as well. I'm down to 2000 HP, so good luck to me. I'll just respawn. Okay, we have HP here.
Nice. Shall we do an
We're at the
encore?
boss stage.
We have
What I did, guys, is I literally am just bringing 2 supports as of the moment. So I have 2 supports that I frequently use. One is Series, the other one is Yao 4-star. So far, I'm not using any, unless if it's Kaguya, then she is at a much higher level. Where are those buggers? They just left me?
I'm going to have to punish you.
Am I the only one here? Right, you reload. Dodging stops it. They should fix this because this is annoying for a shotgun user.
Already reloading.
Reload, please. Where are you going, dude? Oh, I'm dead. Rebuild consciousness? Where are you, dude?
You think you can hurt me?
For supports, really, you don't need to more level up the character. More on, you have to level up the... I think Euronics and probably manifestations if you have a chance. Especially if they're, you know, easy to find.
Serve your queen.
Where's the other teammate of mine? Where? Okay. I need you there. Okay. So, okay, do you think it's... Okay, we'll go to each of your questions. Let's go first with the support.
Perfection, right?
49%. That's good. Okay, double. Let us go. So for me, I do have two. I usually interchange Kaguya as part of my support. She's actually level 70 because I'm using her sometimes as a backup DPS. More of support would be these two, Series and Yao. These are the two. Sometimes I'm using Chen Sheng, but not really as often as the others. So let's just level them at 70. You don't really have to level them at 70 at some point, unless if you want to use them as a sub DPS, then you could. But for weapon, you don't need even to level up the weapon. Probably have their weapon at 50 and give them give them a 4-star rarity. Logistics, you just have to take their logistics, especially if they're, let's say for example here, if this is her support skill, this scales with HP. So you just need to, for your logistics, you just need to scale the first one, because the first logistic affects your max HP. So you can just level up one logistic. That's it, because you're just using her support skill. Unless if you want to level up everything, but priority is on the first one, because again, the first one scales max HP, the second one scales attack, and the third one scales on defense. For manifestation, unless if you have the ability to get copies and it affects the support skill, then get the manifestation. For neuronics as well, I think it's a must for two. If you get at least these two in the middle for support. So that is it for support. Again, it's situational depending on how you use them, but those are generally the reasons on how I level up my supports. Okay, hope I was able to answer that. Bad person, you think it's more efficient to 100% the Tetris by salvaging parts to get 150 currency and get like well, the Tetris part, honestly, I don't 100% them. I don't give a lot of focus there. As long as I reach around 85 and up, I'm good. So it's just something that I think that you should not invest your time in, because this is a game on its own. No, not here. I'm done actually for the week. So if you want to do a swap, you can do a swap. But again, I don't want to spend time on it. This is my personal, personal opinion. I don't want to spend time on this swapping just to get the, the right pieces. As long as I'm at 85% and up, then I'm good. Oh, hey, Icerin. Oh yeah, I just realized that there's a mission in Midnight Patrol where you need to finish it without having to use any trial operatives, so never mind, don't use them. Yep, I'm actually, I made a mistake yesterday. I don't know if you were in that stream. I purchased level 55 and I didn't really need to use that level 55 because I was already at level 70. Made that mistake last night. So yeah. Yeah, I think I remember you were there. So for now, let's leave this as is. I'm at 0/2. Do we do another one? My question is, do we do another one for Midnight Patrol? Do we reset and get more rewards for this? That is actually my question. If do we need to reset this every day? Anybody can answer my question. So again, the daily buffs are different every day. It differs. It's different from yesterday. So I assume. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with all the missions. I was just wondering because again, if there are additional rewards, why not? Good thing it wasn't a weekly. Once clear without trial brought, can purchase next time. Yep. So I'm done basically with this content. I am actually just waiting for this to open on the 24th. So far the event is decent. Not really something that I think is, it's I was overly excited with, but decent event. So I'm actually farming this right now. I'm farming 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 I'm farming, then I'm going next to these. I have to upgrade the existing ones that I have, the Mingy squad that I'm using, and I haven't bought this one, Wild Lear. Although I don't need it, but Just want to buy at least a copy, and benchmark if this is going to be better than the orange tier that I have with Chenxing. Yeah, I think I finished everything except this one. Clear Midnight Patrol with less than 20 buffs. I could redo this, but I don't think I'm gonna redo this today. Not today. I'm probably gonna redo this tomorrow. So I will have, unless if you guys want me to redo this now, I could redo Midnight Patrol using 19 buffs. So where were we? Yep, I haven't finished this. Okay, so let's do this now. So I have. So what I will do, I'll carry a no, not assault rifle. I'll have another run with a different operative. So let's do Fenny probably. So purchase this. Let's see if I can clear Frost submachine gun explosive shortcut. Okay, let's do these things, and I'll do a main with Fenny. Counter. Let's do another. I'm gonna clear this with 19 buffs, but with a different operative here. I need a healer, dude. Plus, who's the other one? What's the buff? Okay, chaos damage. I don't need chaos damage. So, I'll probably get life as support. Let's do this with 19 buffs.
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
Yep, I know. I actually know that already. I wasn't aware of that yesterday. I wasn't aware actually of how many buffs I got already. I just wanted to clear it. Because the first run was either funny or disappointing. Well, Chenxing is actually suited for this event, really, with the multiple parts of the enemy. I've seen clears with a shotgun, so I'm gonna try it now.
Reloading.
Supplies are in place.
Take a bow and exit stage right.
So I'm gonna try it now and see if shotgun is better than Chenxing.
Objective complete. A big surprise.
We can actually finish this in 15 minutes, I'm sure.
Perfection, right?
Because it's... or even less. Let's clear the last one. 19 buffs. So... okay. So I have 180 thermal damage. After using the star skill, yeah, this is good. And I remember somebody telling me about thermal damage, continuous thermal damage, so I'm gonna get that as well. Shotgun boost, I have to get that later. I'm all spent. Unless I have 4 here. I think I could go back and purchase still. Yep, I can. There you go. Where were we? Okay. So this one is standard skill damage, no. Crit rate increase, I think yes. There's another stack here. Okay. So far we do have, let me just count my buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. So I'm actually juiced up already. My Fanny's juiced up with damage and with bullets. So I don't think clearing this is a problem. It's gonna be a breeze.
Serve your queen. A brilliant performance on my part. You'd agree?
Wow, what a big magazine is a difference. Is there a gacha game that you quit playing or got bored of? And I'm surprised that you don't cover Genshin. Okay, let's answer the Genshin question first. During the time that Genshin was launched, I did play Genshin, but for some reason I stopped because I was covering another game. It's the only thing that's the only reason why. I think I was playing Figure Fantasy during the time, and I was actually doing good with covering that game because that was my main game for a while. So that's the only reason that I didn't carry Genshin, because, and also during that time I was what do you call this? I wasn't really doing this full time. Unlike now, I'm doing this full time, so that is why I could have multiple games at this point. So that's the only reason. No reason. The other reason why I didn't carry that I cover Genshin, because too much of an open world for me. I didn't really have time to go through the whole map and that thing. So that is the problem that I had with Genshin. That's the only thing. The open world thing, it really takes up a lot of your time. So really did stay long with that. Chaos damage. Just gonna get this. Let's refresh. Okay. And the games that I quit playing, there are a lot. So I started off with my first game was Exo's Heroes. I played it 3 years ago. I went to a lot of games, went through Figure Fantasy, went through what other games, Counterside even. I covered Counterside. I covered a lot of games. Some of them I get bored of. Some of them, for me, I realized that it's not for me. But the longest that I've covered was Exo's Heroes, Figure Fantasy, even Alchemy Stars. I played late, but I covered that game long enough that I was able to reach the 1-year anniversary. So I covered that 6 months after the game was released. So there, those are the things that I have covered so far. Okay, going to other questions. I noticed that this event, some of my shots did not register. It didn't ricochet either. It mostly happens when Wild Hunt with a lot of firing rate boost. Yep, I noticed that as well. I thought I was the only one, so I didn't really complain. I don't think the devs will be fixing that unless this event stays long, or probably mentions that to them. There's a big robot spider that spawned a flame circle. I swear it took forever.
I mean, this is
Killing
just
it
how
with
the
trial
lead should
well
look,
done.
no?
Is Snowbreak your main game as of now?
Already reloading.
Yes.
We have
Very main. I like it to remain that way for the next few years.
brilliant performance on my part.
Because so far, since I started 3 years ago, this game has I really enjoyed it more than the others. Because of, number one, the uniqueness of the game.
Stage right.
Number two, the waifus, of course. And the gameplay itself, the third-person shooter, I really miss this play. So, I'm gonna stay with this game for as long as it takes.
Surely.
I just hope that, again, this game grows, takes us to 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I don't know, up to when, but I would be glad to stick with one game for the next few years. Probably up to 3 years. But definitely, I'll be covering side games here. I'll be covering new games, reviewing new games, and also I'll have original content for this game. I will, put it out soon, as soon as I have done, producing it. So I'll mention that later. What type of original content? So, but okay. So the original content that I am planning to roll out is I noticed that usually for regular players, you guys have thought of starting your own channel. So I'm planning to do a series on how to start a gaming channel. It's gonna be I think 1 episode per week. But it's going to be a not really big production, but it's going to be more focused on the audience we're in, or players that would like to start their channel, their gaming channel, how to start it, really from a perspective or of a content creator. Because from what I've seen in from what I've seen, the videos that I've seen in terms of starting a gaming channel, it's usually for creators that don't have a gaming background on content creation. So the premise is, I'm gonna teach you guys on how to shorten your learning curve on creating your gaming channel, to skip those mistakes that I've made in the past few years. Because that would be a real help to you guys, especially if you want this part-time, you want this full-time. So I'm gonna be rolling that out for those who are interested, and I think that a gaming content creator's perspective in starting a gaming channel is going to be different, rather than getting it from somebody who doesn't even have any gaming experience or doesn't have any gaming knowledge in starting a gaming channel. So again, I hope to get your thoughts on that. I already had a survey out. I think was it within this year regarding that, and so far it has been accepted well. So what are your thoughts on content where I impart my knowledge and give you guys tips on how to probably start a gaming channel well, and shorten that learning curve? What do you think? Those are I would want to put that out because you guys are my audience, and some of you guys might not want it, some of you guys might be interested, but I want the general consensus of more or less people who are in the chat right now, while I count my buffs. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. I actually started out as a gamer, and I became interested in content creation during the pandemic because I didn't have anything to do. So some gamers have an inclination to do content as well. So I really want to teach those guys. I'm not saying that I'm the best teacher
Watch
for,
closely.
you know,
Where else could you
for
see a mission
creating a
carried
channel,
out to
but
perfection?
the one thing that I could impart is actually my
Reloading.
experience.
Take a bow and exit stage right.
G-anime. Hey dude, I had the critical boss in less than a minute using Chenxing. Yep, me too. So I'm not sure how a shotgun would affect the boss. I think I saw somebody finish the boss with a shotgun. Chenxing is actually the best for the current boss for this stage. So
Supplies are in place.
oh yeah, I think you can click the buff button and it shows you all the buffs on the screen. Okay, we'll do that later. Just a habit of counting. Hey bro, do I play counter side? I did play counter side. The only reason why I quit counter side because I played it in the C server. And for some reason, content on C server is not the same as global. That's why I quit. I never joined global, the global server when it launched. I stuck with C server, you know, understanding that it would be the same and would be ahead of content, but apparently it's not. And I purchased some things already for that server, so I didn't want to transfer anymore. But I only stopped because I was in C server, Southeast Asia. I really regret not joining global. So that is why I stopped playing counter side, or otherwise I'm still playing it still up to this point. So I used to cover counter side. I used to cover Egan Eruthil up until I stopped and moved on with Snowbreak. I used to cover Aether Gazer as well, but I realized that after the gameplay wasn't for me for Aether Gazer, and I'm actually happier that I transferred content to Snowbreak. This is really the game for me. Tell you, dude. I haven't streamed a game this much except for Snowbreak Containment Zone. What game did I cover? Covered a lot of games already. I covered Ecocalypse for a while when it launched.
Already reloading. I'm going to have to punch
Left
you.
CS because the gear RNG is worse than Gacha RNG. Counter-Strike was a weird game, I tell you. It relied so much on pay to win, pay to win
Big surprise.
things. So didn't like it
10 out of 10,
as much. This game is actually, well, for me at this point, I'm happy with what they're giving us. For the first time in a long time, I've been contented with a game. And it's hard for me to be contented. Buffs. Okay. Okay, thank you for the suggestion. So I have 14. I'm not yet at the boss. I have 14 buffs already. Okay, so less buffs from here on out. Let's take the middle. This one is receive healing. Okay, that's just no, not you. Okay. Another buff. Ooh, I'm at 15. Okay, so let's do encounters and get buffs later. So more or less that is it. That is a story of, the channel. Random buffs run last night gave me
this is just
headaches.
how the leech would look, no?
Yeah, because again, you don't really know what you're getting. I also stopped getting random buffs. I thought it was good. It just took up space, and I'm actually ending, redoing this because I needed to get less than 20 buffs.
Supplies are in place. Futile. Take a bow and exit stage right. Already reloading.
Well, difficulty is actually very subjective because it really depends on how, how, what your characters are, what level they are, what, the upgrades. At this point, the game is very easy for me because I'm so ahead with level 70. I'm at level 73. Most of my peeps are at level 70 or 71, so it hasn't been a challenge much.
Objective complete. A big
But
surprise.
eventually I'll hit that wall, I know. That is why I'm really leveling them up as fast as I can. Honestly, what if we can't reset the event and we got stuck? Will you be frustrated? Well, it really depends. What do you mean reset the event and we got stuck? What event? Which event? This one? Well, sometimes you can't go through an event. It's not really about frustration. It's more on you can't really finish it. If you're talking about Midnight Patrol. So I have 15 buffs. Actually, I agree. Difficulty for this game is it's not as bad. It's kind of okay. It's not as difficult. It's also not as easy. But again, I don't know if you call it a mistake, but the only mistake that I did was progressing fast. I just want to see what, if you reach level 70, what happens. It's just it. This game is more of, for me, a relaxing shooter. I relax more with this game.
Supplies are in place. Already
Reload,
reloading.
reload. See, you reload one bullet at a time.
A brilliant performance on my part. You'd agree?
People keep telling it on Electric Bros that SB is not meant to be difficult. Leave that sweaty thoughts on other games. The funny thing with with those who comment is if it's too difficult, they will complain. If it's too easy, they will complain. So again, that comment is, I feel, subjective depending on the player. So that is why I don't take comments like those seriously, because again, it really depends on where you're at, who you're using, who your team is, how you built them. And this game has a skill level to it, so it's also dependent on skill. It's also dependent on what you're using. You're using a phone, you're using a PC. So problems are not going to be blanket with everyone. Frost damage. This one is I'm gonna take this. I still do have 16. So I still... Okay, it's gonna take one. I'm at 16 right now. So this is... This is nice. Okay, so I am at 17. I'm actually just careful. It's just kids thinking that they did something great with 90% of the player base knows that SV is not difficult. Yeah, I agree. The boss has many parts and weak to lightning. Correct.
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
I'm actually grown and used to people having their opinion on games. I actually just make sure that I react to it objectively, because again, you sometimes don't know the why that person is reacting that way. Sometimes people are just don't analyze what they're saying. They just say it out loud and realize that they are wrong. So again, there are a lot of things. I just tend to laugh it off. So again, my thinking for this year is to enjoy Snowbreak, really enjoy the game, and enjoy every milestone that the game has. Next on the list would be Reverse 1999. I'm just waiting for Global to release. That would be my side game. So probably covering 2 games for this channel, doing additional content on the side, and I'm also looking forward to the release of Girls Frontline 2 Chinese version. It's really frustrating me on how to play the Chinese version because I don't really know where to get a mobile number for China. So boss like Gavin, Bison are probably still hard for Chen. Yep, because they don't have much parts. Standard skill, no. Okay, most gotchas power creep DPS units, so it's safe to invest on support units they side.
Where else could you
But
see a
its
mission carried off
SB
to
is more
perfection?
cool for your waifu game. How about Wuthering Waves? Yeah, Wuthering Waves is happening next year. It's launching next year. It's actually gonna be launched first in China. I've been following other games that are going to be released, especially for news. Wuthering Waves is happening next year, so we'll see. That's another that's another action RPG type of game, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think the developer is PGR. Not PGR, is the devs that created PGR, if I'm not mistaken. What I'm also looking forward to is Zenless Zone Zero. I'm actually curious on how that plays.
A big surprise.
Is there any reliable sources for future character leaks? At this point, none. I've done my research. If I did have leaks, I'd have it on my channel, but the leak for Chen Xing was just a fluke. I think it was somebody internal. Somebody internal leaked Chen Xing. So I think that was stopped because the pictures that they leaked was really for internal purposes. So how many buffs do I have? I have 17. Okay, 2 more buffs to go. Okay. So based on the icon in the event page, right, looks like 4-star Haru judging from the clothing. Yeah, I've seen the video. I forgot from who on speculations on Haru. Well, again, Haru is aesthetically for me one of the best made characters for 4-star. But for me, her kit is average. Not really. I don't think that you can, rely on her for support. As her kit is nice, but again, she's not really on the level of the current ones that we're using. So I would be happy it would be Haru because I like to see how she's gonna be doing at 5-star.
Supplies are in place.
So we'll see. I actually want Mauxer for 5-star for the next one. But again, I'll take what they'll give us.
Objective complete. A big surprise.
The other games that I saw recently was Anchor Panic, which is a turn-based. It's actually right now in CBT for China. I didn't, not CBT, but it's available for download and for test. Can't go in. There are other games that are coming from China, so I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed. Might be a beta icon that I forgot to change. That's also one point. But again, I don't want to speculate at this time. I just want, to go with the flow. I just have my wish list on who I want next. Mao would be the top. Haru would be second.
Already reloading.
And I wouldn't be shocked if the next 5-star would be Series. because hear me out, because when they released Chenshin 4-star, her 5-star was next and she was new when the game was released. So I wouldn't be shocked if Series was the next 5-star. What do you think? I do not like the pistol weapon type, and even though her character design is 10 out of 10. You mean Kagura, right?
I'm going to have to punish you.
Pistols are, can use them as a backup to your primary DPS.
Objective complete.
But you have to aim well. That's the problem. How much do you spend on this game so far? I've been asked that question already. To be honest, I spent around at least 100 USD. At least. Not sure about what else. Personally, I think Haru is fun because of her standard skill, triple burst shot without cooldown. Her 5-star even more strong. Can't quite imagine how 5-star series will be. No, Haru. I think series is a big possibility, but I don't know how they're gonna be building her. Her 4-star right now looks really insane.
I mean, this is just how the lead should
That
look, no?
I would consider her our top support unit at this point.
Already reloading. I'm going to have to punish you. Supplies are in place.
Die already, please. It's 168. I'll deal with you first.
Take a bow and exit stage right.
Oh, they have a new gimmick now, the shield. Don't want me to leave this area? Good.
I'm going to have to punish you.
Can you please, die?
Already reloading.
Just too far out. Let me just swap.
Situation is under control.
Swap, please. Okay. Just want to have a straight line of damage. Even if it's just small, at least I could, you know, aim for this boss. Can you please sit still, my dear? Ricochets all over the place. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there, nearly there. Please do die out. Okay.
So, you feel like you
Oops.
need me then?
Where am I going? Why am I here? I'm on the bottom floor. Did die? Okay, let's just quit this. Let's just... I'm on the bottom floor. Oh boy, I had to restart that. This game has a lot of
Where else could you
bugs.
see a mission carried off to perfection? Supplies are in place. I'm going to have to punish you. Already reloading.
Please reload. Don't go far. Oh boy. Oh. I can't see where I am standing, so
Don't worry, I'm present. Ah,
Feel my breath.
I think this would be quicker because there's no shield anymore.
Remember how they move.
Okay, there you go.
don't worry, I'm present.
No, not you, not you, you.
Already
Reload,
reloading.
please. Actually, I can't believe that most of the update right now are just bug fixes. Well, I appreciate what they're doing, but again, they could just include that in any, you know, update within the week, not the major update for the week. It's actually confirmed that Wild Hunt Life is the next banner. Really? Really, really, really. Where did you see that, my friend?
Already reloading. Objective complete.
So Wild
big
Hunt is the
surprise.
next banner. Interesting. Really? Where did you see that?
Perfection, right?
I've been monitoring everything. It's confirmed? Where? Reddit? Really? I'll look for that source. I will look for that source. Let me just I've been farming for, you know, for info the whole day. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, even in the version trailer they featured Wild Hunt. Actually, when you take a look at Bilibili, the Bilibili site, wherein Project Snow is there, they can actually confirm it if
Watch closely.
it has been
Where
announced.
else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
So far, there's no announcement on Bilibili here. No leaks, but there's a picture. Let's translate this to English. Let me show you guys. Okay. Who's Sunny? I'll show you guys on the Bilibili site. So no announcement here, no leaks. For China, for CN. Who's Bunny? Who's this character? This is after the update announcement. And they have this character here. I don't know who she is. Who do you think she is? Happy birthday, Sunny. Analyst, you're here. Okay. Birthday. Is this Fenny? No. Who's Sunny? Okay. But this has been released as an official announcement. This is a birthday greeting. I don't know who Sunny is. Must be a wrong translation. So no leaks here for Chen Xing. Anyway, so I'll have to mine for that what do you call this? For that information on the confirmation on the next banner. I'll check on Reddit because usually it's on Reddit.
Objective complete. A big surprise. Serve your queen.
Futile.
Take a bow and exit stage right. It'll take more than that. Supplies are in place.
We are near, guys. We are near. So just wanna clear level. You know, get that buff. That last what do you call this?
You think you can hurt me?
That last reward with less than 20 buffs. I hate that weapon. Chases me
Already
around.
reloading.
Reload. Reload is so slow.
Objective complete. A big surprise.
Leave this place. Completed. Okay. We are near. We are
10 out of
near.
10,
Let me just check out Reddit and confirm that. Reddit. Ribbit. Snowbreak. Okay, where are we? We're already here. How many buffs do I have? I have 18. I can actually get one more. So far, none. I don't see any leaks here. No one talking about it.
Watch
leak.
closely. Where else could you see a mission?
Yeah,
carried off to
I saw
perfection?
Non-Pon's video on Haru, but none on Wild Hunt.
Already reloading.
I believe Wild Hunt's skin is bugged. Idle animations, facial emotions do not work. Can you check? Yeah, we can check that. I'm just gonna be, let's just finish this.
Brilliant. Serve your queen.
What was that? Reload.
Supplies are in place. Take a bow and exit.
I have no complaints about the skin of Wild Hunt, really. No complaints at all. I haven't noticed the facial. I haven't noticed any facial problems. I don't look at the face. If you know what I mean.
Already reloading. Objective complete. A big surprise.
We're near, guys. We're near. Let's check out Wild Hunt skin first. Also curious about the facial animations, as you were saying. Okay, we're in the last part, preparations. What is this? I just need a full HP. Then 18 buffs, right? I need one more. One more buff and we're good. There you go. I need this one. We have 19 buffs. Okay, let's go to facial expression. She doesn't move her lips. I'm not sure if that is normal. For Wild Hunt versus, let's see her. I'm not sure if I can see any difference here.
Why do you think there's only one color you can use?
There's
to represent
movement,
the
there's
cold?
facial expression. So, not sure. Let's just finish up the boss. You can test set as adjutant. Oh, she doesn't close her eyes. Her eye. Okay. Let me just finish this. The boss here, I'm actually too excited to see if we can take this down with a shotgun. I haven't done this yet. So there you go. Let's see.
Watch closely. Where else could you see a mission carried off to perfection?
Reload
Already
fast.
reloading.
Supplies are in place.
Reload. It's not as big as Chen Xing's damage, but it's, I think, decent enough.
I'm going to have to punish you. Already reload. You think you can hurt me?
I'm glad I have Wild Hunt support here because of the freeze. Frozen in time. Yep. Well, I was actually expecting a challenge with this one, so it's okay.
Supplies are in place.
I'm going to have to punish you.
Damage is good at 3,000 per bullet. Not really bad.
Already reloading.
Not bad. I have to confess that I did a test with Wild Hunt for this boss. I did a test. Unfortunately, Wild Hunt cannot really take down this boss.
It'll take more than that.
I did a test right before the stream, and I was really disappointed. Couldn't really take down this boss with Wild Hunt. Reload.
Futile.
We are near, guys. Reloading. The freeze actually is very, very handy. Don't forget to heal, my friend, or else you'll go first rather than the boss.
Focus, Fanny. Focus, Fanny.
Futile.
Freeze. Reload.
Already reloading.
Nearing.
I'm going to have to punish you. You weren't the first to fall.
There you go.
Won't be the last either.
That was it.
Perfection, right?
Not really a faster clear than Chen Xing, but she can do the job. Yep, it's really OP. There you go. So I think I have something to collect. I believe so. The only remaining reward. Okay, where were we? You mean in the base? The facial expression? Can test as adjutant. Okay. Do you guys mean the base? Already here. She's not in her room. Where is Chen Xing? Not really into, the base system. Can't click on her. Okay. So I'm not sure, guys, what you mean by left arm is static and Wild Hunt skin. Wild Hunt skin, if so far she's here.
Why do you think there's only one
Seems
color you can use to
okay.
represent the cold?
I don't know where actually you guys are referring to. So far that's it. I'm basically done for the day. Any more things that you wanted to, discuss or ask before we end this stream? I'll probably do a stream earlier tomorrow to see the update and see what is new about the pass, The Vanguard Pass gonna be live in probably in the afternoon at 5 p.m. UTC plus 8. So hopefully we can get more rewards from the Vanguard Pass, and hopefully it's that significant. What do you mean PGR or Aether Gazer? Oh, what do you mean, Clay? What do you mean, sir? what is?
Take it slow. Spring isn't here yet.
What? Ah, okay. Is Aether Gazer more catered to the casual audience? Not really. It's really hard to progress without the best DPS characters in the game. I noticed that you need to get high DPS, especially if there are stages that have time trials that you need to hit a certain, you need to clear a certain stage within a specific time. So you need their best DPS, damage dealers, and it's really hard to get them. The rates are also bad for gacha for Aether Gazer. I don't have a PC client here for Aether Gazer. Did I have one? No, I didn't have one. I don't have a PC client, so I don't have one installed here in my game. But I still have an account, and I still do have an account. I sometimes open it, but is PGR more challenging? PGR is definitely more challenging. I covered PGR for a short time. The mechanics for PGR at this point, if I may say, I like it better than Aether Gazer. The three character mechanics versus only one for PGR. I'd rather do PGR, but the gacha system in that game is also not that good. So I'm trying to get into PGR, but the early game experience is horrible. Yeah, and if you get into the game now, I think it would be really a bad time. If you start the game when it launched or right after it launched, I think it would be better. But right now it would be, it's not really beginner friendly. G-Anime, by the way, I just want to let you know, if you got a 5-star on the 1-2 pity pull, then the remaining 40 will surely get another 5-star on the beginner banner. Really? 5-star on the 1-2 pity pull. Okay. That's nice. That's nice info to have. I actually don't have much currency at this point. I did pull a couple of times here in the Chenshing ethereal banner. That is why for Chenshing, actually, I must confess that I have read Manifest 2. I was able to get 2 copies of her. One for the gun. So the highest manifestation for my orange tier would be Chenshing so far. And Freesia Hush. I only have this girl not even at Manifest 1. Sadly. Yao, not using Yao much. Fenny nearly there. Wild Hunt nearly there. This girl not even close. This girl here, series, nearing Manifest 4, but I want Manifest 5. I'm just saying because someone said there's only 1 5-star on beginner banner. There's a chance that you can get another 5-star, but it's slim. It's very slim on the beginner banner. I also tried that one. I only got 1 5-star, but I see a possibility of getting another one. Will you cover ZZZ Zenless Zone 0? Yes, I will. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Again, I'm having trouble getting into Chinese Chinese CBTs and launches because of the hurdle of the CN number being a requirement in the login system for those games. But if I do have information, I'll cover them. For CN, I'm actually looking more forward to Girls Frontline 2 for CN because from what I'm looking at, it will be launching in October for CN. Hopefully I could get into that. But once it goes global, definitely I'll be covering most of those games. Will you play... What's the game? Calabiao? I haven't heard of that. Wait.
Take it slowly.
Calabiao.
Spring isn't
Okay.
here yet.
This is... Okay, I think this is it. So I think this is Calabiao. Why am I seeing this ad center here? Oh, there you go. I haven't seen the gameplay for this. Okay, so here it is. This is the gameplay. I think I've heard of this game from Styx. It's a shooter as well. I'll have to check this out. There are a lot of games releasing right now in China that are very similar. Similar in look, similar in feel, similar in gameplay. So, yeah, I think I've seen this in one of Styx's video. Oh, flat. Did you see that, guys? The operative was flat. Was flat, as you can see there. See? Sideways flat. So this video was released 2 weeks ago. I'll look for this. I'll check this out.
Why do you think there's only
This
one color you
is
can use to represent the
but
color?
this game was launched, I think, in CN. So we'll see. I appreciate, actually, guys, I appreciate your inputs on interest on games coming in. I do have a lineup in mind that I would like to cover, but I really appreciate that you're giving me inputs on your preferences. I'm narrowing down most of the games that I will main on is more on actually shooters. Girls with guns are really in a niche in the gacha, the gacha world right now. People are really addicted with waifus and guns. So probably gonna be on that line. But I'll really cover unique games like Reverse 1999 because just of the gameplay. And it has a very different feel to it, which is weird. But at the same time, I really welcome that feel in terms of a game. So, again, for this year, limited coverage. I'd like to focus on Snowbreak and probably Reverse 1999. The rest of the games, like... I think I have it here. Where's my phone? Most of the games that you mentioned, Zenless Zone Zero, Withering Waves, they will be launching next year. Most of them, if not all of them. Girls Frontline 2 Global will be next year, first half. Again, everything is next year. Anchor Panic, hopefully next year. turn-based. What else? I have a list actually that I'm following. So don't worry, I'll be covering those games. I usually do reviews, especially for the games that I'm very interested in. But for me, the rest of the year it's gonna be quiet.
Spring isn't here yet.
I don't know if there are very big releases coming up towards the end of the year. I'm expecting that there should be, but at this point, I don't think there are remaining games. 2024 will be a big year for Gacha games. 2022 was a big year because of Genshin. There are a lot of things that went out in 2022 that I missed, literally, because I wasn't full time yet. But this year, I'm actually trying to make up for it, trying to structure the channel towards what the audience prefers, and moving forward, covering more games. So again, guys, hope to see you tomorrow in my stream. Gonna end it here. Again, if you do have any suggestion, comments, I really welcome them. I also had a comment last time that wasn't in English. It doesn't matter, guys. I would just do Google Translate for those. Keep those comments in, suggestions. I'll just read through them. Hopefully I could reply to those comments. And for those who have been consistently in my stream, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. I've been so happy that I'm streaming almost daily, every week. Hopefully I could stream more as soon as I have available time.
Spring isn't here.
Actually, I am a dad. I have responsibilities at home, so again, life as we know it. But this is my full time, and hopefully more to come in the weeks or months to come. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the update. I'll do a live for that one, a live stream for that one. So hopefully I could catch you tomorrow. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for accompanying me in the chat. Really appreciated it. And take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.